All right, good Wednesday morning, everyone. It's April 2nd, and we have a dangerous, life-threatening severe weather outbreak that's going to occur today. The latest Storm Prediction Center outlook just came out, just updated a little bit ago. They've actually expanded the high risk, which is a 5 out of 5 threat. This is including some of the areas: Memphis, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, up to Bartlett, Tennessee, South Haven, Mississippi, basically most of eastern Arkansas, far western Tennessee, far western Kentucky, far southern Illinois, and the Boot Heel of Missouri. This is a major dangerous situation that's going to be unfolding later today for that area. I'll be honest with you, the HRRR and NAM didn't do a very good job at overnight convection. And this morning, we're waking up to tornado watches already out for parts of western Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, and western Missouri already, with convection just blowing up overnight and slowly marching to the east. HRRR and NAM had nothing like this for this morning, so it makes today even more unsettling, to be honest with you. All right, so if you're just now joining us, please click that thumbs up button. Please share this. We have to get the word out to everyone. Also, if you are seeing any posts from us, please make sure you're interacting. That like button is critical. Comment whenever you can as well. It lets Facebook know that you want to continue to see our posts and our content. If you scroll right past our stuff, even though you follow our page, Facebook will bury our content. You won't even see it for 4 to 5 days. So make sure you interact with us on a daily basis whenever you see one of our posts. That would be great. Also, like I said, share this. We have to get the word out there. You could save a life today. You got to get the word out there. You got to start taking precautions. Think about your safe spots in your house when there's a tornado warning, because this is going to be a dangerous tornado outbreak today, especially across eastern Arkansas, up towards Memphis, into basically right along the mid-Mississippi Valley here, up towards the southern or southwestern parts of Ohio River Valley, that is, as well. All right, let's get right into. All right, here is the latest update from the Storm Prediction Center. This was at 7:48 this morning, just a little bit ago. That high risk, that pink area, has expanded basically southwestward through most of eastern Arkansas. So very dangerous day today. Over almost actually 2.6 million people under a high risk today, 5.4 million under a moderate, and 41 million under an enhanced risk for today. So the high risk: Memphis to Jonesboro, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Bartlett, Tennessee, South Haven, Mississippi. Those are a few areas here. Moderate risk: Louisville, Kentucky, Little Rock, Evansville, Clarksville, Tennessee, Bloomington, Indiana, parts of northern Arkansas like Mountain Home, all the way back towards Dallas, Texas. All right, so then we have a slight risk: Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Ohio, all the way back to northwestern Arkansas, parts of Fayetteville to Springfield, Missouri. So very dangerous day. So a tornado outbreak is expected today and tonight from parts of the lower Mississippi Valley into the Mid-South and lower Ohio Valley. Numerous tornadoes. You need to listen to this for a second. This is straight from the Storm Prediction Center. Numerous tornadoes along with multiple, and they're saying multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. Okay. That is significant wording when they say multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. In addition to that, this regular tornadoes, significant severe wind gusts in excess of hurricane force, 74, 75 plus miles per hour, and very large hail upwards to baseball size is possible today. So a very dangerous situation unfolding today. So stay with us here. We're going to go step by step and go over each individual risk for you right away. All right, here is the updated tornado outlook for today. that hatched area, if you've been following me for a while, you know that means trouble. So EF2 or greater, possible strong tornadoes in those hatched areas. And there is 24 million people under a strong tornado hatched area for today. Okay, so what's concerning is that high risk area, that pink area, basically from eastern Arkansas all the way through far western Tennessee. This is through Memphis area, far western Kentucky, far southern Illinois, and the boot heel of Missouri. You have a 30 to 44% probability of a tornado within 25 miles at any given point. That is extreme risk of seeing having a tornado in that area. Okay, so this is including Memphis, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Bartlett, South Haven, Mississippi, those same high risk areas. In the red here, you have a 15 to 29% probability, which is still very high across that area. This is from basically Louisville, Little Rock, Evansville, Clarksville, Tennessee, just a few places. And then the yellow, 10%, 10 to 14% probability of a tornado within 25 miles at any given point. Indianapolis, Nashville, St. Louis, down here up here towards Cincinnati, Ohio, even Lexington to Kentucky, just a few places. And even the 5% outside of this, the brown here, 5 to 9% probability of a tornado, all the way up to Chicago, down to Dallas. We're talking Detroit, even Columbus, Ohio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just unbelievable tornado outbreak that's going to occur today. All right, significant wind threat. Anywhere in the hatched area, probability of 74 miles per hour or greater winds possible. 42 million people under the gun here. Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Columbus, down to Memphis, Tennessee, just a few places in this hatched area here of possibility of greater than 74 mile per hour winds with this big, huge outbreak of severe weather coming through today. All right, hail risk for today. Anywhere in that hatched area, basically most of Arkansas, all the way back into northern parts of Texas, hugging the Red River here, southeastern parts of Oklahoma, northern Louisiana, all the way over towards Tennessee and up towards all of Indiana, parts of Ohio here. Anywhere in the hatched area, significant hail is possible as well. Lime-sized hail, greater than lime-sized hail, possibly up to baseball size, is possible across this area. All right, we're going to go over this pretty quickly as the severe weather doesn't quit, because this frontal boundary will come to a screeching halt over basically the next 3 to 4 days and just linger across the same area. It'll waver back and forth several times. We have a possible catastrophic flooding event that may unfold across parts of the mid-Mississippi Valley as well. We're going to go into those amounts here in just a minute, but National Weather Service out of Little Rock, I have not seen this this is a super rare flood watch. They came out with a PDS flood watch for the Little Rock list or Little Rock area coverage area from the National Weather Service, and their wording is very significant. Once in a generation or once in a lifetime flood event is possible as well. So particularly dangerous situation, flood event coming for parts of Arkansas and through parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, southeastern parts of Missouri as well. So something to keep in the back of your mind. There is a lot going on, I know, but Thursday, severe weather continues to ramp up over some of the same areas. Like I said, as this frontal boundary kind of sits across the area, and multiple waves of energy ripple along it, basically creating a temporary like warm front. Well, that's why I'll send this front back north just a little bit, then I'll start pushing back south a little bit. It's going to do this for several days, and just unbelievable amounts of rain going to be coming with this. So tornadoes possible tomorrow, 5 to 9% across parts of Texas into Arkansas, into Tennessee as well. And then we go into Friday. Risk continues. Like I said, this the front will waver back and forth for several days. So severe weather continues on Friday. Texas to Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, parts of Tennessee into Illinois. Some of the same areas that continue to get hit over and over again. And another possibly significant severe weather event on Saturday for southeastern parts of Arkansas into Louisiana and Mississippi. Like I said, some of the same areas here. So we got to watch Saturday as well. This is day 4 outlook. Then we go to Sunday, and this front starting to push east now, and slight risk out for parts of Florida into Georgia as we head towards Sunday. So this is a very active week. This is an unbelievable pattern that we're coming in. This nonstop tornado activity that's been happening for seems like a month now. Kind of reminds me of 2011. It's continued. It just keeps on happening, and this is basically the week from hell here across. I hate to say that, but this is just nonstop severe weather. There's going to have epic flooding, possibly once in a lifetime flooding across parts of the area too. And we'll go into that here in just a second. Let's go through future radar here. All right, I'm going to do a broad view here. Then I'll kind of zoom in towards some of the high risk areas so you get a little bit better timing here. But this is, let's see here. This is 8 o'clock this morning. Finally, HRRR is doing a better job. Like I said, last time when I was looking at it, it didn't show hardly any activity in eastern Oklahoma for this morning, and it is blown up. So this is saying 9 o'clock. It's going to kind of fizzle out. I don't know if I believe that. Here's 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Start to ramp it back up. Heading into parts of southern Missouri, into northern Arkansas by 1 o'clock this afternoon, even through Dallas as well, northeastern parts of Texas even, and then up just west of St. Louis. And then as this starts pressing east, this is 2 o'clock, here's 3 o'clock, continuous storms, basically maybe some individual or embedded supercells in here through parts of Arkansas, down here towards us, northeastern parts of Texas. Here's 4 o'clock today, starting to press into the Little Rock metro area, getting through north central Arkansas as well, and southwestern Arkansas, northeastern Texas, making its way through the St. Louis area, and start pressing through parts of southern Illinois as well. As we get towards 5 o'clock, rush hour basically in Little Rock is going to be a dang mess. And then with severe storms coming through, and then significant severe storms heading towards Jonesboro, possibly by dinner time tonight. Okay, so, and then severe storms all the way up towards just northwest Indianapolis and Indiana as well. So here's 6 o'clock tonight, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Just unbelievable line of storms here heading into Memphis, northwestern parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. And then as we get towards, here's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, this line slowly pushing east and kind of stalling out, like I said, back here towards Texas into southern Arkansas as we head into later tonight and into tomorrow. Okay. And then here comes the next wave of energy coming out of Texas, going to ride up over this front, deliver some very heavy rains and some more severe weather as we go into tomorrow. Now, let's zoom in on this basically high-risk area right along basically southern Illinois here, parts of Tennessee or Kentucky, Tennessee, into parts of Mississippi, into eastern Arkansas. Okay, so like I said, here's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Actually, here's 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the thunderstorms really starting to blow up across basically Harrison over towards Mountain Home, down towards Fort Smith. Here's 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's 4 o'clock north central Arkansas, getting into Hot Springs as well, through getting into Little Rock area. And then as we get towards 5 o'clock, this is where the Storm Prediction Center thinks the environment is going to be very, very ripe for big, violent tornadoes across eastern Arkansas and parts of Tennessee and through the Boot Hill of Missouri and far southern Illinois. Okay, so 5 o'clock this afternoon, pressing into eastern Arkansas through the Little Rock area. Here's 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Jonesboro down through parts of eastern Arkansas, just getting absolutely crushed. Memphis, you're basically up next. This is around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight. Is absolutely getting crushed around the Memphis area, western parts of Tennessee through Paducah, Kentucky as well. And then here we are towards midnight, 1 o'clock. Storms continue around the Memphis area through most of the night before this next wave of energy comes in tomorrow. That's going to deliver more severe weather as well. All right, rainfall. This is going to be a very dangerous situation. Like I said, the National Weather Service out of Little Rock has issued a PDS flood watch for most of their coverage area as north central Arkansas, northern Arkansas, northeastern Arkansas, southeastern Missouri, even through parts of the Ohio River Valley, through the mid-Mississippi Valley, including Memphis area. 8 to 12 inches of rain is certainly possible, and there's going to be localized amounts, 15 to 20 inches of rain, especially where these thunderstorms continue to train over day after day after day over some of the same areas, okay? So flash flooding concern is huge. Flooding concern for major tributaries, rivers, lakes, lake levels. There's a lot of lakes up here through northern Arkansas, southern Missouri. Lake levels will rise dramatically over the next 4 to 5 days across this area with this amount of rain coming basically in a short period of time. So we're going from drought to absolute deluge with like I said, the National Weather Service out of Little Rock is saying this could be a once in a generation, once in a lifetime event for a few spots. I'm hoping this doesn't come true. We actually get lesser amounts, but this is too much, too fast across the area, and somebody could hit that 15 to 20 inch rainfall amount across parts of possibly northeastern Arkansas up through Kentucky, maybe northwestern parts of Tennessee's Boot Hill of Missouri. There's basically where the bullseye is at the moment. But as this front wavers back and forth, basically all the way through the weekend, and then Sunday finally pressing through the area. But still, this is a very dangerous situation coming today with this nasty severe weather event that's coming. 5 out of 5 high risk. You don't see that too often. It's a pretty big area that they just expanded. Like I said, 2.6 million people under high risk today across parts of the mid-Mississippi Valley. And then we have to deal with all this rainfall coming as well, plus continuous day after day after day of severe weather possibilities coming over the same areas as well. So please stay up on the weather today. I'm going to try to be live on Facebook. I'm going to be live on YouTube. Facebook allows an 8-hour time limit on streaming. So that's why we try to do most of it on YouTube, because you could do it 24/7, 365 on YouTube. Facebook cuts me off at 8 hours. So I'm going to try to manage the time there. But we'll be live over on YouTube here shortly with the live weather radar and alerts. We have a ticker as well showing all the current alerts, watches, warnings, stuff like that. And then as things transpire this afternoon, I will be live as well, going over each individual storm and telling you where it's heading. But it's a very dangerous day today across parts of the area, across parts of the mid-Mississippi Valley. Let me go over one more thing with you really quick. Since if y'all haven't, you're just now joining us, like I said, once we're done with this, you can rewatch it. But here's the high risk for today. Like I said, southern Illinois through Boot Hill of Missouri and through parts of Tennessee, including Memphis area. We're talking Jonesboro, just east of Little Rock, down here towards Pine Bluff as well. High risk, very dangerous severe weather outbreak today. Storm Prediction Center is saying there's going to be some violent EF3 plus tornadoes today. That is a significant wording coming from the Storm Prediction Center across eastern Arkansas and through parts of the Mid-Mississippi Valley into the lower Ohio Valley as well. So EF3 plus tornadoes, very violent, long track, dangerous tornado outbreak is possible today. So I know we're all focused on this high risk, but even back here towards the enhanced and slight risk already, you already have tornado watches out. And there's tornado warnings already up as I speak. Okay, so please like this post, share this post. We have to get the word out there. You can save a life. Share a post. Share these posts with your friends and family. We got the word out there. You got to have a way to get warnings as well, as a lot of this is going to be very dangerous storms, dangerous situation coming today, and then dangerous life-threatening flooding coming all the way through the weekend as well. All right, stay weatherware. We'll be live as needed on Facebook, but we'll be live probably soon over on YouTube as well. So like I said, Facebook kind of limits to 8 hours. YouTube, you can stream as long as you want over there. So we'll probably be live on YouTube first, but on Facebook we'll tell you when we're live on YouTube as well, so you can follow us over there. But stay weatherware today. Got to have a way to get warnings. Know where to go in a situation for a tornado warning. You got to be in the interior room of your house. If you don't have a basement, interior room of your house, but put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Interior room of your house. Get a baseball helmet. If you have those, put them on your head. Got to protect your head. Okay, got to protect your head. If you do have a basement, that's the best place to be as well. Okay, so stay weatherware. Have a way to get warnings. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. You got to share this and get the word out there. It's a very dangerous situation coming today. Stay safe out there. Stay weatherware. Try to have a good day. I know that the anxiety is high across